What's up, everybody? Welcome to Kyloe Unmuted, where we talk all things Kyloe on the interwebs. I am your host, Rob Mann, the Regional Sales Manager for North America, and that is only relevant because I am joined by two amazing colleagues from Australia. How are you guys doing?
G'day.
Hey, how are you?
That was very Australian from the Scottish Australia person. All right. We have Lee Whitaker, Kyloe COO, and Josh McCall, who is a field account executive for Bullhorn. We want to say a quick hello to everybody, whether you're tuning in from APAC, EMEA, UK, Ireland, and North America.
Yeah, good morning to everyone on this happy Friday. We're a few days on our countdown to engage here in Sydney and certainly super excited to talk about what's going on.
I'm very sad I'm not coming.
It's going to be good. It's gearing up to be the best one yet. I know that there's a handful of tickets left, so I'm personally pretty excited.
Yes, and speaking of tickets, the QR code next to me will take you to the landing page to register for Engage Sydney. So check that out. I'll remind you guys at the end as well. Thank you, Josh. Thank you, Lee, for joining. Josh, what are you most looking forward to for Engage this year? And why do you think it's going to be the best one yet?
Oh, look, it's a bit of a loaded question, Rob. This is my second Engage, and I think last year the world was just opening back up and there was limitations around who could attend. It was just we're in this little space of uncertainty. That's in the past now. It's done. I'm over really talking about that too much. But I know that we've got a lot of interstate, international guests, not just Bullhorn customers, Bullhorn partners, but also from the Bullhorn exec team. They've made the commitment to get over here, and they had been doing that historically as well. I know the tech of Bullhorn. I know the Bullhorn solution. So at Engage, last year I tended to gravitate more towards the growth track that's available there in terms of the sessions. And that really is a session that outlines industry trends and insights and provides the audience with a bit more actionable strategies for their businesses.
I love it. Lee, what you got?
Well, I think last year, as Josh mentioned, was really all about just bringing everyone back together. You know, it had been obviously post-pandemic kind of first really big conference back in Sydney, and it was just great. Whilst it was really mainly a lot of the locals that were able to attend, to just see everyone, get FaceTime with our existing customers, reintroduce everyone back into the industry. But the theme this year is make it happen, and I absolutely love that. I think this is absolutely the year where people have been putting stuff on their rainy day list, putting it aside. And this is the year for digital transformation. This is the year to innovate in your business. This is the year to really look at how you're nurturing, working with your candidates and bringing it forward into your company, because there's a real talent shortage, especially here in Australia with the lack of all the people coming in from international over the past 2.5, 3 years. And you absolutely now have to be doing this as your recruitment agency and looking at your technology and how you work. And as Josh mentioned, the tracks this year, the speakers, the themes have really all been focused around that. So I'm really pumped to be there. There's going to be about 400 people, is what Bullhorn are saying. I think it's just be great to have everyone there, but everyone towards that journey of actually this year doing everything you said you were going to do and moving your business a light, huge step forward.
I love it. All right. What are the cool things that Bullhorn and Kyloe have been up to, Lee?
So Kyloe was a pretty busy 2022 for us. We brought all of our staff from all over the world. So I got to see Rob in person on the little island of Orkney off the coast of Scotland. We brought everyone back together. So it was a huge year of reconnection for our company. But also for us, it was about growing our skills, growing our staff, stepping in to do some new things with Bullhorn, some of their new onboarding tools around the world. It was just a huge year. We put 300 Bullhorn projects live. We made 15 million data updates into Bullhorn through our duplicate tool. And we managed to process 2 million recruitment documents through our Awesome Docs tool. So it's just a really, really big year. And I don't think anyone realized by the time we got to Christmas and all sat down for a few minutes and took a breath, what an enormous 2022 it was for Kyloe.
It was a lot of fun. Josh, what's Bullhorn been up to?
Well, off the back of what Lee's just said, I worked very closely with Kyloe on a few projects. There's a couple of projects that had sort of finished towards the back end of last year that I'm extremely proud to have been a part of, with especially Sue Braithwaite. I think she needs a bit of a shout out, and so does Joel as well. They've been bloody brilliant, to be honest with you. Outside of that, Bullhorn, we've kept focusing on our R&D of the solution. And that is making sure that we're committing to having the best solution out there in the market. This year, we've committed $50 million USD into 2023's R&D. kept busy with our impact program, which I know that we'll talk about a little bit more in a bit. I felt like a bit of an octopus last year with my hands in many pots. So it was good. Bullhorn's getting everyone back together. We were just recently in Boston as well for our sales kickoff, about 300 to 400 salespeople.
Yeah, it was like 400 of us there. Yeah, I got to go and I got to meet Josh in person.
Oh, yeah. It's always good. So that was my first one of that. So I got flown to Boston, stayed in a nice casino, and it was really nice to just meet people that I'd known via WhatsApp or Slack or actually be in person again. I think that's really set me up for success for the rest of this year as well, I think.
Yeah, definitely energizing. Definitely really cool to be there and be a part of that. So thank you to Bullhorn for inviting your partners. All right, Josh. I could give you a whole bunch of reasons to go to Engage Boston or the Engage North America, right? Like if you said, hey, Rob, tell people why they should go to Engage. I have my reasons. What are your reasons, this being your second one? Wait, by the way, Lee, how many have you been to first?
I have been fortunate to not cover the American ones, but certainly everyone that's been here in Sydney since its inception and even pre it being Engage. I think it was alive.
Yeah,
the first few ones here, and I was really fortunate just pre-COVID to also be Engage in London. So certainly through my time and obviously through nearly 20 years in April in the industry, seeing Bullhorn come into its inception and being some of the very, very first ones that happened in the UK as well. So it's a number probably I don't want to say.
Yeah, I was going to say, Josh, she clearly doesn't want to say it. That's what I was going to say to Josh. All right, so Josh, we'll leave that alone, Lee. Thank you for not saying the number, but telling us the number. Josh, what?
It's very good dancing around the question there, Lee, I must say. Look, I'm a Libra, so I'm all about the buzz. At Engage, there's an awesome energy. I think it's unmatched. I've been in sales and then also the recruitment space, a hybrid of about 10, 11 years. And this is an event that I don't think can be matched. There's over 300 recruitment leaders that we've got there. You've also get to meet the Bullhorn team. You get access to the marketplace partners. So some of you would have seen Lee at these for the however many years she's been going to them, but some of them you might be meeting her for the first time. So just having this ability to meet with people that you sit and talk to over Zoom or on the phone or via email sometimes, getting in front of them and getting to know who they are as a person and what interests them and what piques their interest. It's all about a partnership from marketplace through to the Bullhorn solution through to the customers as well. And that's my biggest reason to come. It is the buzz, it is the energy.
Yeah, I'd add for that from the Kyloe perspective, whether you're a one-man band, you've got a small business of 10, you're 20, you're up at the large, maybe 200 kind of plus size, which there isn't too many, certainly in the Australia side of the world. But when you're at any point, there is something there for you, whether you're a small business and you want some tips and tricks, you want some kind of confidence that you're using your tech stack correctly. You want to just have a look in some of the rooms, what's everyone else doing, what's happening in the industry, how are our thought leaders in the industry handling the real challenge of the talent shortage this year, then you've got something there for you. And if you're in Josh's patch in the field space, there is incredible tech stack there. You've got all the marketplace partners. You can go around and talk to everyone, including coming to our booth and seeing myself and Sue and Joel there. But you get to see what's happening and look at making changes and putting more of that transformation into your business. And at the larger end of town, Bullhorn is great at coming to these conferences and talking about what else they're doing, what's happening around the world, and what they're looking at and thinking about. And obviously, through the pandemic, Bullhorn has really grown. And I think it's great for clients who haven't seen Bullhorn Analytics or automation or some of the new tools coming out of the US and the UK that Bullhorn have been working very hard on through their R&D and acquisitions to really showcase. So it's for everyone. And Josh said there's a buzz when you're there. And so we're really looking forward to seeing everyone.
Yeah, I think you guys hit all the things that I would have said, so I'm not even going to jump in. So, Josh, if you've been to Engage before, what's going to be different this year for the attendees?
Look, I think one of the big things for me is the impact program, definitely in my eyes. So the impact program, what it does is it's about donating time, talent, and treasure to the regional and local non-for-profit organizations that are focused at really putting the world to work. So this is a program that's been running with Bullhorn for long before I was around. It's donated over $500,000 over the course of its legacy. And it's all about making a positive change. So something that I'm really proud of since taking the chair of this, I've had my fingers in charities for quite a few years since pre-Bullhorn, and it was something that was put on my desk last year. Hey, can you run the APAC arm of this? And I was really excited. I know that Lee and the team had also spoke to me about a couple of these partnerships that I've created, one of them being Fitted for Work. It is our major partner. It is about putting women that come at a disadvantage, and that disadvantage could be from a myriad of spaces. It could be that they've been a mother, taken time off work to raise a family, because it's always been historically this traditional role for them. However, they've missed upskilling and that working skills, soft skills, to get back into the workforce. It could be a woman that's leaving a bad situation. And it's really exciting that we get to partner with people like Kyloe, who come to the table with an idea saying, hey, we want to change the way that we do things this year at Engage. Can we partner with you? Because we know that you're very close to these not-for-profits, and they align with our values as well.
Yeah, love it. It's so fun trying to explain to our North American people that we don't buy swag and we just give it out because it's not sustainable. Most of the time, we just throw it away, which is one of the things I really love about Kyloe. Lee, you want to add to that a little bit?
Yeah, so I think Rob's saying, what are you going to see at the Kyloe booth this year? You're not going to see any swag. The booth will just be the three of us in the local attendance, going through some of our products and tools, but we are really focused this year. When we talk about that, making it happen, about actually doing things that make a difference, it is a core value of Kyloe, responsibility, and also about us delivering long-term value to the recruitment industry. And what better way could we do that than partnering with Bullhorn for the Impact program and actually taking away that swag component and really working with some local great organizations where we can make a difference. And as Josh mentioned, trying to create this incredible impact here locally. And as we say, put something forward that we've really wanted to do.
I love it. Well, guys, you've made me very jealous that I'm not coming to Sydney for Engage. So thank you for that. And thank you for sharing. I'm really excited, guys. If you're not going to Engage, you're in the APAC market and you want to see all the marketplace partners, get that buzz, learn about what Bullhorn's doing, learn about what the industry is going, get access to what's happening in North America and EMEA, because more ideas, the better for your business. Engage Sydney is the place for it. If you want to register, the QR code is up there. Just take a shot with your smartphone. Lee and Josh, thank you guys so much for your time so early in the morning.
No, thank you
very
so
much for having me.
I'll just remind everyone as we wrap out, in your Bullhorn lanyards, everyone's going to have a little token that says Bullhorn Impact. Come and find near the Kyloe booth where to put that and make your decision on where you want to put your responsibility and support our local communities.
Love it. All right. Bye, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.